Hi there, this is a continuation of the previous video. So in the last video we made a table of values for our function for the amount of lidocaine over time. And now what we want to do is we want to create a graph for our table of values. So what you're going to do to create a graph, and I'm in Excel, is you're going to highlight both columns. So I'm just holding down um, my left key here and I'm highlighting. Okay, so I've highlighted both columns. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to Insert. And I'm using a MacBook Pro, so if you're using a PC, it might be slightly different, but it shouldn't be too different. So I'm going to go Insert, and then I'm going to go to the Center tab here where I've got lots of different options for inserting different types of graphs. And what we want to do is we want to create a scatter plot. So it's going to be this option here. And I'm going to choose the one that connects my points with a smooth curve. Okay, so notice that Excel, what it's done is it's just taken all of our points and it has given us a beautiful graph of our function. Okay, and to finish off our function, what we're going to do is we're going to maybe add some, so I'm going to go to Format here. Oops, go to, well, maybe it's not under Format. Let me see here. Where? Oh, here it is. Sorry. So let me go back. I'm going to go under my chart design. So chart design. Go to quick layout. And I'm going to choose the one that allows me to put titles and label my axes. So I'm clicking on the first one. And then here I'm going to retitle, maybe this I'll say amount of lidocaine. All right. And then here we want to, oops. Okay, so I want to label my vertical axis. So my vertical axis represents A of t, and it's measured in milligrams. So you always want to indicate your units. And our x-axis is time, measured in minutes. Okay, and I'm going to delete this key here. It's really not necessary. Okay, and then you can adjust this however you'd like. You can adjust your scale. So if you just click on the scale here, you can adjust it by right-clicking. So you can go down here and format your axis. You can do the same thing with the vertical axis. So notice I highlighted my vertical axis, and again, if you right-click, oops, let me do that again. If you right click, you can format your axis. So that's completely up to you if you want to do that. But basically, here's our beautiful graph of the function. Here's the table of values. And notice that if you scroll along the graph, right, you can evaluate different points. So here you can see that this point here is after 100 minutes, the amount of lidocaine is about 15.42 milligrams. So this is a really nice option for analyzing functions if you don't have a graphing calculator. And then what's also nice about this is you can copy. So I can copy my graph. So I'm just copying it. And then I can go to Word and I can paste it and adjust it. So now I've got my beautiful graph, right, located in my Microsoft Word document. And that's it. Just save your work.